The Mercury Monterey was one of those classic American cars that quietly carried families, dreams, and long highway memories through the golden decades of the automobile era. Introduced by Mercury in the early 1950s, it quickly became known as a comfortable, stylish, and dependable full-size car that offered a perfect balance between luxury and practicality. It wasn't as expensive as a Lincoln, yet it felt more refined than many standard Ford models, making it a popular choice for drivers who wanted something a little more special without spending too much. In its early years, the Monterey featured smooth curves, chrome accents, and wide bodies that reflected the optimistic design language of post-war America. The car had a confident road presence, with large grilles, rounded fenders, and sweeping lines that made it look longer and lower than it actually was. Inside, the cabin was spacious and inviting, often trimmed with plush fabrics or vinyl, wide bench seats, and a dashboard filled with shiny details. Families appreciated the generous legroom and trunk space, which made it perfect for road trips and daily driving alike. As the 1950s progressed, the Monterey evolved with the times. Mercury introduced more powerful V8 engines, giving the car stronger performance and smoother cruising at highway speeds. Automatic transmissions became common, making driving easier and more comfortable. The suspension was tuned for a soft ride, so passengers could glide over bumps with very little disturbance. This focus on comfort helped the Monterey stand out as a true touring car rather than just basic transportation. By the late 1950s and early 1960s, styling became even bolder. Tail fins, dramatic chrome trim, and eye-catching two-tone paint options gave the Monterey a flashy personality. It reflected the spirit of the era when cars were not just machines but statements of style. Mercury also expanded the lineup with different body styles, including sedans, hardtops, convertibles, and wagons, allowing buyers to choose a version that suited their lifestyle. Whether someone needed a practical family wagon or a sleek convertible for weekend drives, the Monterey had an option. During the 1960s and early 1970s, the design shifted toward cleaner lines and a more formal look. The car grew larger and more luxurious, offering features like power steering, air conditioning, upgraded sound systems, and improved safety equipment. These additions made the Monterey feel modern and upscale. It became known as a comfortable highway cruiser, ideal for long distances and relaxed driving. Many owners remember it as a quiet, smooth, and reliable vehicle that rarely complained. Although production eventually ended in the mid-1970s as consumer tastes changed and smaller cars became more popular, the Mercury Monterey left a lasting impression. Today, classic car enthusiasts appreciate it for its vintage charm, solid engineering, and timeless American character. Restored models often appear at car shows, where their shiny chrome, bold shapes, and nostalgic interiors draw plenty of attention. The Monterey represents an era when cars were big, bold, and built for comfort. More than just metal and wheels, the Mercury Monterey symbolizes family journeys, weekend adventures, and the freedom of the open road. It remains a proud piece of Mercury's history and a beloved memory for those who grew up riding in one.